Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Trigg. 2,794 people live here. Built over 2.4 square kilometres, and it's 17 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. And that there's Trigg Beach over there. Not much of a beach, guys. Well, it's not really renowned for its beach. It's more renowned for snorkeling and surfing in some areas of it, and all sorts of things like that, bodyboarding, that type of stuff. So any of you heard of Trigg? Leave some comments below for us. Let's go for a walk around Trigg, and we'll show you around. It's not a bad day out here in Perth, guys. Going to reach about 33 degrees. This is the Clarko Reserve over here. One of the most popular reserves in the city of Stirling. And it is quite popular today because there's morning markets going on here today. Saturday markets. There's some music playing, guys, so we don't want to get done for copyright, so we won't get too close, but those are the markets over there. Okay guys, there's part of the market. It's quite a big market area on Clarko Reserve. There's a lot of people in there. Hell of a lot of people. You guys wanted cars. Look at this. There's cars everywhere. You wanted to see cars on our videos. And people. Have a look. There's people. There's cars. There's sunshine. There's new houses under construction. They're everywhere. Everything's happening here at Trigg in Western Australia. Obviously it's a beachside suburb. It's a northern suburb of Perth. Lies within the local government area of the city of Stirling, and some clown on his motorised scooter just whizzed past us here. It's supposed to be 15 kilometres an hour on these paths, but no, he went about 50. Obviously his speedo is broken. Trigg Island is a small island off the coast of the suburb, and it's nothing major, guys. It's just a few rocks, I think, or a big rock out there. So that's all it is. Okay, we're back from dodging all those vehicles, guys. You guys wanted to see cars, and we showed you cars, and look, there's more cars everywhere. This is what happens in Perth in summertime. Everyone from every suburb in Perth comes down to the beach, and I feel sorry for the people that live in these beachside suburbs, because everyone parks right in front of their houses. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Look at this. There's an old beach shack there, guys. Probably worth millions. There's only one street back from the beach there. And they'll have ocean views, guys. Over that scrub over there, you can see the ocean. Look at that. So they'll definitely have ocean views from there, because the old beach shack's perched quite high up. So the suburb and island was named after Henry Trigg, Superintendent of Public Works for the Swan River Colony in 1842. Land in Trigg was first started to be taken up in 1877, but it wasn't until the 1940s that Trigg started to develop. Many streets were named after former pioneers and local personalities. So guys, Trigg Beach is one of Perth's most popular beaches for board riding, catering mainly for the suburb, for surfers and bodyboarders, with a small majority of swimmers. So yeah, because there's not much of a beach out there, guys. There's a lot of rocks down the bottom on the sand and all that type of thing. So it's not really a swimming beach. Trigg is also a well-known beach for snorkeling, being Metham's Pool. So there is a pool there called Metham's Pool, and there's a lot of fish and all sorts of stuff in the water. So Trigg Nature Reserve is situated opposite Trigg Beach, and the Clarko Reserve is the most popular park in the city of Stirling, which I've already said. So what do you guys think of Trigg so far? All the big mansions are on West Coast Highway. This part here, it's got a mixture of all sorts of houses. There's a few beach shacks around the place. There's a few reasonably newish houses, and there's some real old ones. It's reasonably quiet through here, considering all the cars and stuff parked everywhere. But the cars will only park about 2 streets back from the beach, and that's about it, because they don't really want to walk. People don't really want to walk that far to get to the beach. So it's extremely congested closer to the beach with traffic. There's an interesting house there, that dark house. I only see one window there. It's a bit weird. Corner window. Look at this house, guys. He's perched high up, so you'll get beautiful ocean views from there. So the ocean should just be over this hill over here. And this house here just got leased. And someone's going to enjoy it. It's an old beach shack. It's falling apart by the looks of it. But someone will be calling it home. Here's a nice modern house here, guys. Have a look at this. It's pretty modern. Built low down though. So I don't think they'll get ocean views, because the ocean is just there. You can see the ocean there in front of us. And there's a new build happening over here. New build over here. They won't get ocean views. It's only going to be a single story. But this one over here on my left, that's a 3-story house there, and they've got a huge balcony on top. So they'll definitely take advantage of the beautiful ocean views out here in Trigg in Western Australia. Nice car just went past. Don't know what it is. Could be Aston Martin, I think. Anyone know? If we got it on film, I'm not sure. There's a Tesla there, trying to reverse into the driveway. The number plate says, "Tell me why." Yeah, tell me why you bought a Tesla. I don't know. They're not that good, are they? Elon's making a fortune, because all you copycat, it's a copycat effect. Everyone runs a Tesla. I heard of, talking about Teslas, I heard of some people in Western Australia that won a huge lotto win. I think they won about 80 million. There were quite a few of them in it. So I think each one only got about 2.5 million. And it was a ladies' club or something that won it. And one of the ladies said, "The first thing I'm going to do is buy a Tesla." There you go. I wonder what that $70,000 Tesla's worth today. Probably 40,000. Because cars depreciate. There you go, guys. Here's an interesting house here. There's two houses by the looks of it. One butts right up the other. I'm not sure if it's two or one. I can't tell. It's one house. I've got all the old brick on one side and the modern limestone on the other side. Interesting. But they've got the big limestone wall over here to match that new limestone addition. So guys, there's only two more parks in the suburb, with Trigg Bushland Reserve being the largest. So you've got the Clarko Reserve and the Trigg Bushland Reserve. There's no shops in the suburb, guys. No shops at all. You need to go to North Beach Shopping Centre, which isn't too far from here, or you need to go to Karrinyup Shopping Centre. Now what we're doing now, we're taking you to the most expensive house in Trigg, and this is it here, guys. Have a look at this. It's right next to a beach shack, by the way. There's the beach shack there. And this here is the most expensive house in Trigg. Now I suggest that you grab yourself a glass of scotch or a cup of tea if you're that way inclined, or something, and sit down in a nice comfortable armchair when I give you the price of this house. It's number 9 King Albert Road, Trigg. This is it here. It's a big block. It's 989 square meter block. So it's a corner block. It goes right around here. Number 9 King Albert Road in Trigg. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 6-car garage. That there's the garage there. But it is a 6-car because it's a basement garage. So that whole bottom area there is pure garage under there. So you can fit 6 cars in there, guys. And it's a very, very modern interior. I had to look at some photos on the internet. Then that there's the ocean. So they'll get massive ocean views from here. It's got a swimming pool, and it's a 3-story house, as you can see. They are asking from 10 million Australian dollars for that house. From 10 million Australian dollars, guys. So there you go. Most expensive house in Trigg in Perth, Western Australia, on the market at the moment. What do you guys think? There's a couple of you that watch our channel that might be able to afford that, from what I gather. So put in an offer from 10 million Australian dollars. We'll take you to another part of Trigg now. We'll see you there shortly. So guys, this here is the only medical centre in Trigg, and there's also a little coffee shop in the same complex there, and a fish and chip shop. So one medical centre in Trigg. And we did see a little lunch bar also as we're driving through Trigg, in the middle somewhere. So there's a little lunch bar in there also. But there's no schools in the suburb, none at all. And the closest schools are in North Beach or Karrinyup. Now guys, the closest hospital or hospitals are Osborne Park Hospital and Glengarry Private Hospital. And the closest trains, there's no train running through here, so the closest train station is at Stirling. And there is a bus service running from Trigg to the train station and back again. So this is sort of the outskirts of Trigg where we are now. There's a nice house there. Oh, this here, guys, what we're doing now. Sorry, this here is the cheapest house in the suburb. It's not a bad looking house actually. I didn't even realise it's the cheapest because it looks quite nice. But we are on the outskirts of Trigg. We're right on the border virtually. So this is number 110 Lynn Street in Trigg. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, double story as you can see. It's on a 728 square metre block, not too bad, good sized block. They're asking from 1.89 million Australian dollars for that house. It's not a bad looking house, to be honest. It looks alright from the outside. Guys, I've noticed, I haven't spoken about this today, the gardens over here are all pretty good. Haven't seen one bad garden in Trigg. Look at this tree here, guys. That's a mulberry tree, a weeping mulberry. And unfortunately there's no fruit. There is fruit on it, very, very tiny green mulberries. Can't eat them when they're that small, they have to go black. So don't mind a mulberry. If there was a couple on there, I would have probably borrowed a few. I'll take it back in the doggy bag. So yeah, we are. There's a renovation job going on over there. They're doing a few things there. They're putting a veranda in front and a new roof and a few other things probably inside. It's probably a very small house, or it was, and now they've enlarged it quite a bit. So guys, what did you think of Trigg here in Perth, Western Australia? I thought it's a pretty good suburb. These coastal suburbs are now going through the roof, guys. Absolutely through the roof. Maybe I shouldn't have sold my house in Quinns Rocks, because I just had a look on one of the platforms the other day what that house is actually worth, and they're saying it's worth $1 million now. That's life. You buy and sell, and look at this old house here, guys. That's a real old one. Well, guys, you're probably hanging out for the median house price around here. And, oops, just dropped my bag. Here goes my mobile phone. Guys, the median house price here in Trigg is 1,965,000 Australian dollars. And the median unit price over here is 851,000 Australian dollars. There's no data available for land. I didn't really see any vacant blocks, and when we did see some, they were being built on. Now that cheapest house, guys, that's below the median house price. So are you getting a bargain there? You might be. Oh, we might just wind it up over here in Trigg. We'll go across the road over here, because this here is the Trigg bushland over here. So it's just vacant bush. Wouldn't even attempt to walk through there because might be snakes over there. Well, thanks for watching the video on Trigg in Perth, Western Australia, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And just behind Susan there, we were walking in front of that house, but look at that house. We couldn't see it from where we were walking because we were on the footpath. That's quite a nice looking house, guys. Check the roof on that. I also forgot to remember there's all above ground power over here. It's an old suburb, so it's above ground power. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We'll see you in the next one.